Today's horoscope, Cancer February 17th, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. You tend to stick with familiar faces and places today, as the moon spends the day in your solar house. If domestic demands interfere with your personal plans or feelings of independence, there can be some friction, but this can also be a time of creative inspiration. There can be a difference in opinion with someone that hangs in your aura, however. Still, it's a good time to check your facts and get caught up. Draw upon your ability to take it as it comes and forgive and forget. Also today, you begin a cycle for discovering a lot about your inner motivations and psychology. You can reach meaningful conclusions and get to a place of better self-understanding during this period that lasts until January. It's also a time for straightening out problems in close relationships related to confusing power dynamics, possessiveness, or ownership matters. Your relationship with yourself or a partner can grow. Look up to the sky. In intense parts of space, other celestial objects are dancing just for you. While the luminaries, the sun and the moon and the planets provide the greatest insight into humanity's collective shifts, the asteroids also bring us essential information. Pallas, the asteroid that helps us to balance the masculine and the feminine and also ties to wisdom and courage, will dance into the zodiac sign of the water bearer today, the air sign Aquarius. You will be encouraged to embrace social connection, community, and humanitarian concerns. Try as you may, you could feel like you do not do anything right. Your stress levels will rise as the moon in Libra squares Mars retrograde in your sign and oppose Chiron in Aries. The intense cosmic energy will heighten your aggravations, fears, and stress. You may feel like you are being pulled in different directions between work and home. Since you cannot please everyone, you may pick and choose your battles wisely. Focus on whatever matters the most to know, and know that you may end up disappointing someone. The words you use today could have great impact. Be honest and clear within yourself before you try to communicate. Clear your mind by meditation or yoga, running, or spending some time organizing a messy desk. If you feel someone does not understand you, be the first to apologize for any miscommunication. You may feel that someone appears to misunderstand you on purpose. Keep your cool and just restate your feelings. Try to navigate yourself so you avoid conflict today. Is it time for you to upgrade some of your skills? If so, the essence of this day is likely to get you going. With the constant change in the work arena, staying on top of technological advances and new techniques is essential for continued success. Don't be surprised if you find you feel a sense of devotion to increasing your knowledge. Check out what's available and get yourself enrolled. You're sure to enjoy this. At the same time that Mercury is settling into his first full day in your sector of adventure, travel, learning and discovery, the asteroid Juno, the Queen of Commitment, has reached her last weekend in a playful and creative part of your chart. It is over the weekend that this is once again putting the focus on the playful, creative and adventurous side of life's fence. But with Juno set to retrograde back to spend another 6 months here in both 4 planets in your sector of adventure, travel, learning and discovery set to do the same over the coming months, this is anything but fleeting. It is just as the asteroid Juno, the Queen of Commitment, has reached her last weekend in your romantic sector. Mercury is settling into his first full day in an adventurous part of your chart. With the Sun returning in 2 days as well, and with Venus, the planet of love, having already moved through, bringing the spirit of romance and adventure together will make it easier to make these final days count. Daily Planetary Overview. The Moon in Libra forms a tense square with Mars retrograde in Cancer, stirring up emotions that may lead to moments of frustration, miscommunication, or impulsive reactions. Under this cosmic influence, tensions can surface unexpectedly, and you or those around you might act in ways that seem out of character. Have you ever caught yourself saying something in the heat of the moment that you later wished you could take back? This transit has a way of pushing emotions to the surface, sometimes leading to regrettable words or actions. But while temporary lapses in judgment can happen, they don't define you or your relationships. If conflicts arise, take a step back and focus on restoring harmony rather than letting discord linger. Making amends sooner rather than later can prevent unnecessary distance from those you care about. Socially, you are in high demand, as friends, family, and those close to you are drawn to your energy. People seek your guidance, support, or simply the comfort of your presence, and you may find that others are especially appreciative of your ability to listen and respond with kindness. Have you ever had someone tell you that just talking to you made them feel better? Your ability to offer understanding and encouragement is especially strong right now, making this a wonderful time to strengthen bonds with those around you. This warmth and openness also make you more likely to attract new connections, and you may cross paths with someone who leaves a lasting impression. Whether in friendships, professional relationships, or even romance, this is a time when genuine connections can flourish. If there have been any lingering misunderstandings or unresolved tensions in your relationships, this energy also provides the perfect opportunity to clear the air and rebuild trust. Holding on to past grievances only weighs you down, so if reconciliation feels right, take the step to heal and move forward. At the same time, the influence of Mars retrograde may make you more prone to inconsistency in decision-making. The temptation to say yes to every enticing opportunity or act on impulse may be strong, but it's important to think beyond the immediate excitement. Have you ever agreed to something in the spur of the moment, only to later realize that it wasn't in your best interest? While embracing spontaneity can be refreshing, it's equally important to consider long-term consequences. Not everyone around you can easily adjust to sudden shifts, and if others are relying on you, it's wise to move with intention rather than unpredictability. Approach situations with a sense of ease, and don't let temporary frustrations push you into rash decisions or unnecessary conflicts. If things don't go as planned, resist the urge to place blame. It's easy to point fingers when things don't unfold the way we expect, but dwelling on misfortune or projecting frustration onto others only disrupts relationships further. Instead, take a step back and consider the bigger picture. Have you ever looked back on a challenging situation only to realize that it ultimately led you to something better? Sometimes, setbacks are simply redirections, and the lessons they bring are more valuable than immediate success. Rather than engaging in arguments or allowing negativity to take over, focus on how you can adapt, learn, and grow. Financially, this is a favorable time for you, as your instincts for profitable decisions are especially strong. Whether negotiating a deal, making an investment, or handling financial matters, you have the ability to navigate opportunities with clarity and confidence. Have you ever had a moment where everything just seemed to align perfectly in a financial decision? That same energy is present now, making this an ideal time to make practical choices that set you up for success. However, staying grounded is essential. Avoid aiming unrealistically high or taking unnecessary risks. If you approach financial matters with patience and strategy, multiple options may open up to you. Any outstanding financial claims or lingering money matters could also find resolution in your favor, so take the initiative to address them rather than leaving things unresolved. As the day unfolds, remember that the energy of this transit is not here to create chaos, but rather to push you toward clarity and alignment. Are you allowing your emotions to dictate your actions, or are you using them as a guide to better understand yourself? Are you reacting to frustrations, or are you responding with awareness and intention? Every challenge presents an opportunity to grow, and every conversation, whether smooth or tense, has the potential to deepen understanding. The universe is reminding you that balance is always within reach, even in moments of tension. Stay mindful, stay open, and trust that the energy you put out into the world will come back to you in the best possible way.